this meditation, let's relax ourselves by tuning into our breathing. Find your own pace to breathe in and out with, letting that breath move inside you so it enters and curls around inside and leaves you more open, more spacious, more light. Each time you breathe in, notice how your body minutely moves. The shoulders gently rise and fall as the breath moves around inside you. Your body is swaying with each breath, as if you're in a warm, invisible ocean, and a current is gently moving through you with each breath. As you breathe out, take away any tension from the day that you feel. Locate any parts of your body that are tired, that hurt, that feel a little worn out. Take on your out-breath that sense of hurt away from you, exhaled out into the room. Each breath makes you feel softer, so you can surrender to gravity completely. Close your eyes if you haven't already done so. In your forehead, there is a speck of thought. Allow that tiny, busy speck to be lifted up on your breath, exhaled outwards. You're standing at the edge of a great disk that seems to float in the sky. This disk is a world in itself, and over it flows warm water a few inches deep. It twists with the blue-white light of dawn. You're standing in this water barefoot. The liquid slides around your ankles, moves over your toes. The flow of this warm, soothing water is from the outside in, so the water moves from the perimeter of the disk where you are to that far-off center some distance away. There in that center, past a labyrinth of water currents, there's a lotus flower as tall as a house, lit from within. This water with its dance of currents seems milky and alive. Some sections of the disk are unbroken and still, but others are zigzagging, spinning with baby whirlpools as the water swirls around. Now you're standing here at the edge of this disk, this world of water, and beside you there's a young boy, He holds an exotic white shell with spines. He's been blowing on this shell to hear its eerie tones, and for a moment he takes your hand, presses it 4 times. Then that contact goes. Now he's remote, tiny, a faint figure with a swirling reflection. Feel that warm water around your ankles and over your toes. In the first quarter of this disc, you sense a crow before you. One eye is regarding you. Black blue wings are arranged like arms folded behind its back. A small clawed weight on your arm, then it's off, flying ahead and crowing. It can fly high and circle, gathering knowledge, bringing it back to you as it settles again on your arm. Hanging around you are boughs of rowan, berries in red and orange, between green fingers of leaves. Feel the gentle weight of those berries, the tickle of the leaves as you walk between them. Here, in this quarter of the disc, the water swirls round you in random maze patterns. Coils and small whirlpools offer many directions of movement. In this quarter are many things from your life waiting for consolidation. Things waiting to be looked at, heard, and then put away, their function done. So as you move about here, through this swirling, confused water, think of the weights upon your mind that you carry around every day. The things you remember with anxiety, the things you tell yourself you must do, but which always end up swept aside every time, never completed. As the water swirls and you follow its maze of directions in this quarter, think how much energy this clutter of guilty thoughts demands from you every day. It swoops down onto your arm. Is there a particular worrying, guilty thought you're ready to do without? You enter the second quarter of this world disk. The water is still warm on your feet. An owl is nearby. It swivels round its face, its round eyes. It's found a perch rising out of the water, and standing there, its reflection shimmering, it seems timeless, the guardian of long winter nights. While you sleep, it's out hunting and exploring. As you move forwards into this quarter, hanging over your shoulders are branches of sycamore, seeds poised, waiting to spiral downwards. The water in this quarter forms one great whirlpool. You can feel its strength, that water, as it moves past you. It seems to pull at your ankles, arcing towards that central, hypnotic hole. Notice the strength of the water as it flows past. It spirals round and round, gathering momentum until it plunges down, vertically dropping into some unseen cavity. At the heart of this whirlpool is a void, a thing you have not forgiven. As you walk around in this strong, pulling current, think for a few minutes, be clear about what it is you haven't forgiven. What is it you need to absolve? When you hold it in your mind, when you can own it emotionally, then splash forwards through this water a few inches deep, all the way forwards and find that hole, the source of this whirlpool. Put your foot over that hole. Feel the water go still. The owlhead turns away. Take your foot away a moment. Immediately the water begins to surge down that hole. When you replace your foot, the flow stops. Forgiven. Do that a few times. With this thing you have not forgiven held in mind, let the whirlpool run and stop. Forgiven. You step into the third quarter of a disc. Here, trailing strands of weeping willow tickle your shoulders, soft green curtains to step through. You notice a line of ducklings bobbing on the water, each following the other, but without a parent to lead them. They seem content, a line of soft dots. And as you explore this third quarter of the disc, those ducklings will weave near and far. In this third quarter, the water resembles an infinity pool, stretching glassily to the disc edge so that it falls unseen out of view. This expanse is smooth and waiting. You must make your own currents here, breaking the smoothness into spirals and waves, spelling out words in the swirls of water as you pass through. Free from the stillness, inspirations, ideas, projects, creative directions ready for you now to take in life. Find what's waiting under the still surface. Follow the ducklings and see where their leaderless line takes you. Now you enter the fourth, final quarter of the disc, feet splashing in the warm liquid. The tree boughs in front of you are a burst of pink. Cherry tree blossoms against your skin, and through them is a heron, tall and unmoving, standing on one leg with its other tucked away and hidden. As you explore this final quarter, the heron's eye will follow you. In this quarter, the water runs between natural walls, banks of grass that form squishy channels, slow meanders. You can either walk on the grassy ridges that line these channels of water, or you can splash through the warm liquid, whichever takes your fancy. The channels turn you this way and that, slowly, carefully, towards the very center of this disc. As you follow these twists, the heron will sometimes suddenly move, changing for a better hunting position. Then it will become motionless again. When you notice that motion, observe your thoughts, your emotions. For a few moments you're going to follow these warm channels. See where they lead you, these grassy little walls that you've built for yourself, the shapes of your thinking, your emotional blueprint that you follow each day. Is the small labyrinth in this final quarter protecting something or hiding something? What do you have invested in these walls? Around you the disk stretches to its horizons, reflecting the clouds, alive with the slightest breeze on its surface, and at its center is you. Here, now you've reached the center, is the lotus of glowing petals, even larger than it seemed from the perimeter. Its petals rise like sheets overhead, canyon walls lit from within. Begin to move between them. They guide you around their curves, their sudden turns, these tall walls that glow with such otherworldly shades of orange, pink. Against them your fingers are silhouettes. You feel your way forwards. The light has become soft. Let yourself follow this meandering canyon of light, the splash of the water muffled between these soft organic walls. You turn another corner. You finally reach the heart of the lotus. And you discover in that warm glow, here at the very center, your own self is curled up and sleeping. Your edges are indistinct. They glow like the plant. Your chest is rising and falling slowly. The crow is circling beyond these petals, growing wiser. The owl head out there is turned to where it needs to face. The ducklings are moving along in a line in and out of sight, and the heron is poised to spear its catch. Think of all that's going on in those 4 quarters. The richness of life's potential. And feel the glow from these petals, making your own skin warm, your own eyes heavy. Lie down in here so that you overlap this sleeping form, your limbs in the same place, so you can dream the same dreams. Imagine closing your eyes at the center of this bright lotus, lit by the glow of dreams themselves. And now it's time to begin our journey away from this place. You can visit the Lotus Disk again anytime you wish to explore its 4 quarters. But we now are returning to where we've left our body, whether it's sitting or lying down. Imagine the breeze moving over this watery disk is cool and soothing as it passes your shoulders, your face. You are feeling as light as a feather or a speck of dust, and it easily picks you up. That wind turns you onto your back and begins to carry you over the flowing milky water. We're high above that disk of water now, above that central glowing lotus flower. Feel the beautiful colors down there moving into the back of your mind. Instead, we're traveling forwards, returning again to where you've left your body. go towards the rooftops, through the ceiling, and find where your body is waiting. And we will breathe ourselves back into our bodies. So let's breathe in slightly deeper now. Feel your chest gently rising as the breath goes in, and we'll go down all the way through the torso, down to your toes, to your heels, and leave yourself down there. Breathe in once more, and let's go all the way down to our knees, to our calves, and leave your essence down there, so that part of your body from the knees down is beginning to feel the right weight again. With the next breath in, we'll go down and fill the thighs all the way up to the hips. Inhale once more, and this time go down to your tummy, to the base of your spine, and bring that back to the right weight down there. And let's fill up along our back, go up to where your ribs are fanning out from the spine. Fill the whole of your chest, breathing in, feeling your body return to you from below the shoulders. Let's breathe in now and go down both arms all the way to the fingers, wrists. Breathe in again and fill your forearms to the elbows. Bring yourself back into the upper arms up to the shoulders. And now let's breathe in upwards up the neck and into the head. Fill the space in your mouth, between your ears, the whole circular area inside the skull. Breathe in again and bring that little speck of thought, sit it back where it normally lives between the eyes. Try wiggling your toes, moving your fingers gently. And when you feel you are fully back, breathe in once more and open up your eyes.